Last season, when Niko Kovac was sacked from Bayern Munich, no one thought that Hansi Flick will be one of the greatest successors of all time. Under Hansi Flick, Bayern Munich have become one of, if not the greatest team of all time. They have literally lost less than 10 games. They have won virtually every trophy available to them, and Robert Lewandowski and Thomas Muller have been on an absolute next level tear. So today we let FIFA 21 decide whether they can win it all yet again. And as always, I'm an Exit Lags partner. Check out the link in the bio to solve all your gaming related problems, and check out the I at the top to see all the other videos like this. As always, here are the rules of engagement. Only emergency signings are allowed. For example, let's say Manuel Neuer gets injured, so I need a new goalkeeper. Preset tactics only, which under Hansi Flick have been pretty basic. No unrealistic signings and no sales allowed. At the squad, you can pretty much realize that Bayern Munich's squad depth is immense and it's full of quality, unlike teams like Juventus or Barcelona. The team is filled with quality, even the reserves are as good as starters. Basic tactics: press on heavy touch. Here we go. The season began on the 9th of August in a Der Klasse in the German Super Cup, which ended in a 2-all draw but 5-4 wins on penalties, giving us our first trophy. Next, the UEFA Super Cup against Sevilla, yet another trophy, 2-0 win. Then the first game of the German Bundesliga against SC Freiburg, which ended in a 2-0 win again. The month of September saw the beginning of a UEFA Champions League defending campaign with a game against Lokomotiv Moscow in Moscow, which ended in a 2-0 win. Next, a trip back to Germany at the Allianz Arena, a 2-1 win against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Next, Bayern vs Atleti with a heavily rotated side, which ended in a 2-all draw. The month of October picked up in a game against Red Bull Leipzig, which ended in a 4-2 victory. Next, from one Red Bull team to the other, the UEFA Champions League game against Red Bull Salzburg, which ended in a 3-0 win. Next, we kicked off our DFB Pokal campaign against a team whose name I can't pronounce, but a 2-0 win. Next, back to the German Bundesliga, Der Klasse ended in a 1-all draw. We get back to action in the month of November against Red Bull Salzburg in the reverse fixture of the UEFA Champions League campaign, which ended in a 2-1 win. Next, a heavily rotated side against Lokomotiv Moscow, which ended in a 3-all draw. Next, the last game of November against Bayer Leverkusen, which ended in a 3-2 win. We pick up in the month of December in a Der Klasse in the DFB Pokal, which ends in a 2-0 victory to us. Next, Atleti vs Bayern, do or die, do we qualify, do we not, ends in a 2-all draw. We continue our title charge straight into 2021 with a game against Borussia Mönchengladbach, which ends in a 3-0 win. Next, Bayern vs Hoffenheim, the second game of the month, so I had to show it, not that big of a game, 2-0 win. February picks up in a DFB Pokal campaign against Wolfsburg, which ends in a narrow 3-2 win. Next, another Der Klasse, this time at the Signal Iduna Park in the German Bundesliga, which ends in a 2-all draw. Next, the UEFA Champions League round of 16, Paris Saint-Germain, we take a trip to the Parc des Princes in a 2-1 loss. The month of March saw us take our first German Bundesliga defeat of the entire season in the month of March. Imagine a 3-2 loss against Bielefeld. Next, 2-1 down in the UEFA Champions League, 3-1 comeback. We go through to the next round. Next, Bayer Leverkusen at Leverkusen Stadium. I'm sorry I don't know the name. 2-1 win. We pick up in the month of April in the first vs second derby in the German Bundesliga, which ends in a 2-all draw. Next, the same team RB Leipzig in the DFB Pokal knockout stages, 2-0 win victory this time. Next, Ajax vs Bayern Munich, UEFA Champions League, ends 2-1 loss. The month of May begins with the UEFA Champions League semi-final reverse fixture at Ajax, which ends in a 2-0 win and us qualifying for the final. Next, Werder Bremen vs Bayern Munich. We defeat Werder Bremen 3-1 as we secure the German Bundesliga. Next, the final of the DFB Pokal against Darmstadt, which also ends in a 3-1 win. And now here we are, the UEFA Champions League final, the all-important game of the season, that too in a dark clasher against Borussia Dortmund. If I'm not wrong, the same final happened in 2013 or 2014, don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure it happened. The game went pretty 50-50 until this happened, where a fluid run of passing, absolutely exceptional, then a through ball and a pass to Thomas Müller gave us the 1-0 lead. Next 76 minutes the game was tilting in Borussia Dortmund's favour until Leon Goretzka produced this as we went 2-0 up. Next 82nd minute thought we were sealed until Erling Braut Haaland scored 2-1 and put all of us hot on our heels. Until 91st minute they were looking in a fluid run of passing, though it couldn't materialise as we won the UEFA Champions League. Well, here we go again, this time with Bayern Munich. League position champions, European position champions. Our top goal scorer was, no surprise, Robert Lewandowski with an astounding 34 goals, pretty low by standards to be fair. And the highest average rating and a player of the season also was Robert Lewandowski. There was absolutely no doubt, 7.8. So did Bayern Munich win it all? And for the first time in this entire series, I can say yes. All 5 trophies absolutely secured, and the FIFA Club World Cup isn't in this game, so can't really do anything about it.